afternoon, Warriors. I'm Marcel.
And I'm Harper. Today is Monday, November 27th, 2023. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before the fall break, the Spirit of Jupiter competed in the state championship in Clearwater. They had a strong performance and ended up competing in third place in the state in their division. Mr. Ross, the music department, and of course the rest of the school is so proud of these dedicated musicians. Congratulations on an excellent season.
There's a mandatory baseball meeting if you plan to try out in the spring. The meeting will be held December 19th at 3 p.m. in the Media Center. See Coach Mook in room 6215 if there are any issues, especially if you cannot attend. Attention all girls interested in playing flag football. There will be an informational meeting in room 4106 immediately after school this Wednesday, November 29th. We will begin Wednesday open field preseason conditioning on December 6th. See Coach D if you have any questions.
Before the break, Jupiter High School's JRTC conducted their service learning project. The cadets planned and executed a food drive at our school to help fill Palm Beach County Food Bank shelves. The JRTC cadets collected over 100 pounds of non-perishable food items over the course of the drive. They started planning the project around early October to have the drive done by Thanksgiving. This event taught them about the value of citizenship, teamwork, and community service. Well done.
Attention Child Hunger Fund Club members. The next Child Hunger Fund Club meeting will be Wednesday, November 29th in room 6208 during lunch B. We will be discussing fundraisers and door decorating. Want to have fun with friends while helping people in need and earning community service hours? Come join the Cook and Bake Club at their annual sandwich making event. On December 5th after school in room 2114 to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to be given to homeless shelters around the town. Can't make it? We are also giving hours for donating bread, jelly, and peanut butter from now until December 5th.
Whether you're planning on a college, a technical school, or you're just not sure yet, the ASVAB Career Exploration Program can provide you with important information about your skills, abilities, and interests, and help put you on the right course for a satisfying career. The ASVAB is offered to high school students as part of the ASVAB Career Exploration Program. The program provides tools to help students learn more about career exploration and planning in both the civilian and military worlds of work. The ASVAB is free of charge and will be administered on Tuesday, December 5th, 2023. Sign-ups are in guidance and is open to all 10th through 12th grade students.
There is no SGA update today, but we can happily report that the Teacher of the Week is Mr. Shaka. Make sure to congratulate Mr. Shaka if you see him in the halls.
Want to help Alzheimer's patients and earn community service hours? Help out HOSA by collecting activity kit items such as fidget spinners and puzzles, or you can use your time by assembling the patient kits. Drop off items in room 7101. The donation period will run through November 28th. And visit Ms. Jenkins if you have any questions or would like to put the kits together. If you're an animal lover, how about earning service hours while helping pets in need? Help out the Selfless Servings Club and Big Dog Ranch Rescue by bringing any dog treats, toys, blankets, or sheets to Ms. D's room 5214 now through Thursday the 30th to get community service hours for time spent collecting.
Don't forget to do your shopping and help the Interact Club give toys to local children this year. Each year they collect new unwrapped toys to support the Chasing a Dream Foundation. All toys go to local children battling life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Drop off in Portable 30 and earn community service hours for your time spent collecting and organizing the items.
Here's a message about the East Seoul After School Program.
Hola a todos, mi nombre es Andrea.
Y yo soy Randy.
Queremos invitarlos a las tutorías todos los martes en el portable 36 y todos los jueves en el portable 29, de 2:40 a 4 p.m. Estaremos dando inicio después de la Semana de Acción de Gracias.
Se les estará ayudando con las tareas prácticas para el ACT y SAT, también matemáticas y lectura. Tendremos voluntarios con los que podremos practicar nuestro inglés y mejorar nuestro vocabulario. Se les estarán dando 2 horas de servicio comunitario. Seniors, presten mucha atención. Se les estará ayudando a completar su solicitud para el colegio. No se lo pierdan. Los esperamos.
We're continuing our 5-day focus on tech safety. Together, we'll go over some key vocabulary words, notions to consider, and there will be a video to watch after the broadcast. Today's essential question is, how can we communicate with civility online?
Civil discourse. Civil discourse is when a conversation involves respectful sharing and debate of ideas. We know the power of words and actions.
Here's today's pick of the day.
We don't know these super fans' names, but we're glad they were there to support JHS's football team.
That's all for news, but don't forget to watch the Tech Safe video airing in just a moment.
Have a fantastic day, Warriors.
My name is Cameron Caskey. I am 18 years old now. After a horrible tragedy at my school, my friends and I came together to try to change the narrative of school shootings.
Our job is to protect our country, and if our elected officials aren't doing it, we have to step up.
So we came together and started a movement that was very much mobilized by social media. We were tweeting out a lot. We were using our Instagram to connect with other people and show them our messaging in a really accessible way. We didn't really plan to do a social media-based movement. We planned to do a movement, and we didn't even think about what it was like to base it in social media, because that's just how we interact with each other. And it was hard. And over the course of the year, we have been harassed online. I received countless death threats. I received very lewd images in my Instagram direct messages. We were attacked like adults, but we were not defended like kids. I have personally said things online that I'm sure I'll look at as an adult and not be very thrilled about. And a lot of us learned a lot about how we interact with each other in social media. There are a lot of things about the Parkland movement that I think are amazing, and a lot of things I regret. But one thing I can tell you that is my point of pride after all of this is that people don't remember Parkland as the city that was destroyed. People remember Parkland as the city that was strong and brave enough to stand up and say, we are not going to let you get away with another one of these. The one lesson I wish I had learned before all of this started was that the internet, while it's not real life, is becoming a part of it. It's all about remembering that the social media exists to supplement personal connections and not replace them. Behind every single account on Twitter, unless they're a bot, there's a human being typing. And that person might not realize just who they're interacting with. So you feel like it doesn't mean anything, and you feel like the people who see your comments aren't affected by it. We are now a part of this large ocean of connection, and it's now our job to be responsible. We need to hold ourselves accountable so somebody else doesn't do it for us. I used to look down on people. I put myself on a pedestal, and I encouraged a lot of my friends to do it as well. I treated people who disagreed with me like they weren't as good human beings as I was. I did a town hall debate at CNN. Emotions were high, and just a week ago, people that I loved were killed. I went up and asked my Senator, Marco Rubio, if he would stop taking money from the NRA.
Can you tell me right now that you will not accept a single donation from the NRA in the future?
And I wish I had stopped it there, but before that, I compared him to the likeness of the shooter from my school. I became part of the problem because I went up there on that debate to make another human being look bad as a human being and not as a politician. Because I wanted to go up there and embarrass him. I wanted to ruin his career. I did not do that to benefit the conversation. I did not do that to benefit our discourse as human beings. I did that to make another person look bad. I learned a lesson from it, and I'm thrilled that we went out there, and I'm thrilled that we were able to make this conversation such a national topic. But at the end of the day, I'm never gonna do something like that again. That's where we can stop this. We had counter-protesters at all our events who were the same people who were commenting these awful things in our social media posts. When we broke the wall, when we simply just spoke to them and we became humans interacting with other humans, things changed. I was in Texas this summer. I met a man who came up to me, shook my hand, and said, I went after you on Twitter a lot this year. I said some nasty things about you on the internet. But the fact that you're coming up here to this counter-protest really taught me something, because I didn't know that you kids were interested in approaching this like people. He introduced me to his wife and kids who were all out there protesting us as well. And they said they don't know if they want to do this again, because when we came up and connected with them, it changed the way they look at it. That left me floored. And that's why it's so important to look at people who disagree with you like other human beings. When people disagree with you on political issues, you have to remember that approaching them like this is your enemy, it's not going to do anything for you. You have to approach everybody in bitterly social and political situations like they're part of the same world that you are. Approach a bitterly partisan topic, but come from a place where you want to learn. You learn the most from the people who disagree with you. I'm not speaking about any specific issues, but be ready to learn something. Assume that every single person you speak to knows something that you don't, because it's true. Remember that the best thing you can do as a human being is lift another person up, not knock them down. I think you're allowed to criticize my messaging without criticizing my character or who I am. These are emotional topics because they affect us. A lot of kids like me and like you believe what we believe because of our upbringing. That's okay. It's how we were raised. It's part of our character. I used to not understand how someone could disagree with me. But be ready to change people's hearts, be ready to change people's minds, and be open to changing your mind.